There we go. Hello. It's been a while. Have to see how this one goes. But hey Aslan, hey Jamie, hey Yonko, how you all doing? Having a bit of trouble with the keyboard there. Alright, so haven't streamed, haven't played anything pretty much in, well, a month. I grew hair. Oh dear. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, so I took the last, I took all of September off basically to redo this room entirely, so everything's new. I'm just waiting for the base to fall off the wall or something. It hasn't yet. But in that time, I've also completely rusted up at all of the games that I run. So we'll have to see how poorly I do at this tonight. Drop the bass. You had to make the joke. Not really doing a serious run, because I want to just see how much I remember. Which will not be much. I'm doing Quitouts just because easier.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten.
Also, Jamie, when you coming back to this game?
I must hurry. My name is Daniel.
Or streaming in general?
London at
Genual? General.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop.
Only having one guitar. Hey, I'm not made of money.
I am Daniel.
Oh. Alright, well that's the first thing that goes wrong. I have the FPS thing on. Give me a sec. I disabled the debug menu, but apparently all the options that you turn on in the debug menu stay on. It's kind of annoying. Where's show FPS? That's limit FPS. Does it not have one? Or is it in a different profile? User settings? Debug, show FPS, false. That should do it. The big spoop. We're all the big spoop. Maybe streaming on Saturday? Ooh. I've seen a few people playing Phasmophobia. I've not seen what it is. What kind of game is it? It is Spooptober. It is.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is
Four-player ghost hunting co-op. Huh.
At
That sounds really cool, actually.
What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am.
Like, that actually sounds really cool. How much is it? I might pick up a copy if people are interested in playing that. $10.99? That's good. Also, because everything's like changed around room-wise and my setup is completely different, let me know if the audio needs rebalancing or anything. Looking at the meters, it seems okay for now. But if there's any issues or something doesn't sound right, just please let me know. I can try and tweak that. Getting used to my jumper blending into the background. I shouldn't have worn grey. I need to upgrade from a webcam. Like, the C920 and the C922 that I've used, they're decent for webcams, but they're still webcams, and they really start to suffer on more detailed backgrounds. Like, a lot of the backdrop behind me is either a little too dark, washed out, or just completely blown out if it's white. But getting something that's not a webcam is pretty expensive. Yeah, Rue, how's it going? That's a Quittout. Trying to remember. It's been a while. When did I last run Amnesia?
It sure is dark in here.
Like,
Yes, and there's a good reason for it.
3 months ago,
But you
probably?
can light the lamp now
Maybe
if you
longer.
wish.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
For the darkness, that is.
Stay close.
First stream back after a month away.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Learning how everything works
Pay
again.
attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure.
Why am I ahead? How did I gold old archives? Also, to the eagle-eyed, I might look a bit different because the camera is now not flipped. Okay. Might start falling apart, falling asleep midstream. That sounds like most people watching. I have a tendency to do that to people. Yo, Cal, thank you for the hosts. How did the rest of your run go? Looking at the splits you had left, it didn't seem like you had that. Could you jump up a box, Daniel? It seemed like you had more to do. Am I not going to do dialogue skipping? I have not been paying attention to the Discord, so I have no idea how or what that is, other than the obvious. But I'm just seeing what I remember from how I used to play this. Hello? Fuck's sake, Daniel. New room indeed. Save 10 seconds at the start. Is this the stuff that's been like debated recently because to some people it seems kind of scummy? I'm not really a fan of scummy strats. Like, I know Proof's been talking a lot about the load extension stuff. I'm really not keen on that. Also, if the stream starts shitting itself, please let me know. I am playing the game at 4K tonight, so I'll have to see how well it handles that. No load extension used? Good. I do not want to start using external programs to manipulate the game. Like, if the game doesn't let you do it outright, I don't think it should be allowed in most runs.
Journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
At least not in main leaderboards. Boost, please. Damn it. So, Jamie, how far behind am I against your time? You had a high 26, right? Didn't need to close that. Getting chicken. Daniel. Daniel, thank you. $26.51. We'll get there. 9 seconds. Not where I wanted to. Daniel! Okay. Yeah, tomorrow. How's it going? I didn't see your message earlier, sorry. How you doing? Oh, now I get a boost. Yeah, I can't remember what went majorly wrong in PB. But I'm not expecting a PB tonight. Yeah, 3 months of rust kind of creeps up on you. You are? No. Yeah, just walked it rather than quitting out. Maybe. That sounds like a thing I'd do. Ooh, ooh. Should already be asleep because you have work in the morning. Don't neglect work. I'm still getting used to the fact that I'm looking up at my screens now rather than looking down at them. This desk is good. Hopefully I can do some longer streams without completely ruining my neck. Why sleep when you can just not? Words of wisdom. The monitor centers for me are still just slightly below eye level, but the way I had my desk before, the top of the monitor was just below eye level. I was constantly looking down, and that was with them at their highest. It was very uncomfortable.
Have an ascending room. Will it take us to
Hell yeah, ascending rooms.
It will definitely take care of
Everyone needs an ascending room.
So, you have ridden an elevator before?
It was.
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery.
I had no other option though.
Panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer.
Alright man, thank you for the good
The
luck.
other direction.
I'm gonna need it. But good luck on sleep. I did say the flow is even and stable, right? Try and make up some time. Does that invalidate me now? Because I don't want to continue. Well, I could have saved some time there. You'll never take me, damn it. Gotta wiggle that stick. There we go. Wiggle it. Wiggle it. And wiggle. Yeah, Shab, how's it going? It has been a while. Yeah, I'm not incredibly happy with the camera being like right in front of me. I preferred it off to the side. But I don't have anything to put it on to the side that would still point at me.
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden.
I was originally going to put it on my old mic arm.
Dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
But the thread on the mount for that one is way too big for what's on the webcam space. Nice bush. Yeah, hello, Mouse. How's it going? Thank you for the host. Sweet. How you doing this evening? Not too swell, but at least comfy. Comfy's always good, but hope you feel better soon. Also, I've always tended to just refer to you as Lord Mouse, as most people have, but with recent stuff, would you prefer I refer to you as Rachel? If you'd prefer that, I can do that. Both are fine. Well, it's more what you'd prefer than what I'd prefer.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child.
Nah.
Let's go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
That's fine.
Oh, you come too.
Please.
I
we
can do
don't
that.
have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
No, it's been nice to see on stream that you've been getting more comfortable and enjoying yourself. Even when people are throwing you under a literal bus in SA Chaos. Ah, I took damage.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious.
Anyway, time to jump on walls again.
It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
Yeah, so I've come back to this game because the new Amnesia game is coming out in like
Flow is seasonal,
3 weeks'
and when
time.
the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi.
And I will be breaking that pretty much from day one.
We won't be bothering with it today. Come this way instead.
There's a new Amnesia.
We're
Yep,
almost there.
Amnesia Rebirth is coming out on the 20th. Damage. About that Vice City. You mean the race or chaos? Because I am up for either. Get in, Daniel. Yeah, there we go. Hello? I did the thing too quickly or wrong or something. Yeah, I've got a setup for Vice City Chaos now. So if you ever want to send files over to test, I can do that.
Not today. The flow is seasonal.
I learned the basic route for Dupla, so I can at least get through the game now.
A rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but
That was my main worry, is just, as you can't do the no SSU route, I wasn't comfortable in doing runs because I literally cannot finish the game. But I can now. Daniel. Look at the feet. Look at the feet. Am I doing this in the wrong order? It's drill and then that. There we go. Look at the door. How many of the effects do you think would be transferable to Vice City? I assume pedal to the metal will still work. Oh, that was quick for once. Oh boy, sewers. I love sewers. Daniel. Stop obeying the laws of physics, thank you. Straight off. Let's not do it that way. We're in space now. You love this bit. How can you say that with a straight face? Yeah, when Rebirth comes out, I'll be doing a casual playthrough of that one and then immediately starting to break it. Don't break your legs. He broke his legs. Broke his legs again. Yeah, Mocars, how's it going? Needs to learn to bend his knees. There's a few other things he needs to learn as well. Right, when I walk back, can someone please remind me that I can actually walk back a second time and not just run?
What are my intentions?
Like a moron.
Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence?
Get the copy and paste ready.
Greater good? Are you
Can do with it. Jump scare.
It is you who caused all the...
Not this warp.
It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
You do slightly remember this. Well. That was more of a boost than I was anticipating. Yeah, Daniel always wanted to be an astronaut. Unfortunately, it means I'm limping at this point. I'm not sure what's happened. I don't really like it. Yo, Jack, how's it going? I changed my mouse? Nope. Mouse and keyboard are the same. Apart from my main screen, everything to do with the setup is the same. Up, up, up. Thank you. Bit late, but I remembered. Unsure if it's possible in VC. It's okay. Daniel, stop. Wait. There we go. Now Daniel can stop flexing his knees. Slightly. I'm impressed I remembered that. Hell yeah. Wiggle. Through. Lost time because I had to go back. Get up. I don't think a PB is happening this run. You've ever seen this route before? This is the Quitouts route, so we're allowed to quit out to the menu and reload saves. While you're playing, Alt F4 will make a quick save, which you are allowed to use in this, because it's not actually part of the debug functions. I wish they'd kept that feature in Soma. Literal walking routes. Normally you do it left, center, right. But because of the warp out, we do the middle one last. So you walk across the middle. So you do right, left, center. So we do have to walk around that pipe because there's a giant trigger that we want to avoid. Come on. Turn around, reload. Screen, stop shaking. Hey! That can actually be really difficult. Look at the lamp. Want to become famous? Why, yes. It's okay. Scripted death. Hazel spent all summer in bed. That sounds like me. Except I also spend all autumn, winter, and spring in bed.
You had me worried. Frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same. Did you really drink
There you go. If in doubt, bash it with a chair.
the mixture?
It just works. I'm not sure if that's actually a required strat or whether it's just the swag strat that people have just ended up using over time. Oh my god. It's close behind me. No! My socks. While I was on break for the last month, I did try picking up some of the San Andreas route. I'm still not through Los Santos. I find it very difficult to play that game. It's just so clunky. I do want to learn to speedrun San Andreas, just... I don't know. My heart's not in it. It's cool to watch, but then as soon as you try and actually play the game, it's just... I'm gonna have to go and get this laudanum. Hey, it didn't hurt me. Just couldn't. I don't know, like, Vice City I really enjoyed learning, but that game feels so much more responsive than San Andreas does. Like, in SA, just everything seems so heavy. A GTA game on the Burnout engine. If you're referring to the fact that they both use renderware, that's not the actual game engine. That's just the rendering middleware. Yeah, San Andreas does use Criterion's renderware engine for the actual graphical side of things. But the physics and gameplay is GTA's own. It was also used on the original Crackdown, among other games. Hello. Yep. Bit too close to the wall. Okay, well that worked well. Ew. Time to pray. I'm sure it'll be nice to me. Oh wait. Helps to actually take the thing that I went to grab. Time to Pray 2016. That's a game that I wanted to learn to speedrun until it became like 5-6 minutes or whatever stupid time that speedrun is now.
You're so close, I beg you.
Hey, sub 30.
Killed us both.
World record. If only. Huh. My recording didn't stop. There you go. Try again. Diddy little mouse cursor. The UI does not scale on 4K.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten.
Like all of the menus are just impossible to read.
I live in London. Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is. I am Daniel.
I will get one of those helmets to land back in the right place. One day. Cal, when's learning no major glitches for this game? I know you originally said you were going to learn any percent, and then we're just like, no. At like the first thing that killed you. And I think you said you do no major glitches or something. And never did. Get out. My house. You get out. No, please don't. Your house now? Oh god. Never lucky. Also, at some point this weekend, I will pass 1,000 hours of streaming, and holy shit, that was quick. It slid through the ceiling like it was butter. That's a gold. Chip. Distracted me. That was its plan.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so
It
dark?
was quick. Only took me 1,000
Pay
hours.
attention, Daniel.
Thanks, Plank.
It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
It was a very quick 1,000 hours. Ooh. Okay. Get some pate sandwiches. I've been a fan of pate. on, eat your lunch. Thank you. Thoughts on Minecraft Steve in Smash? It's Smash, therefore I honestly don't care. I've never been a Smash fan. But more character selection is always good, I guess. Didn't see it coming. It's not one of the more logical choices for characters, but at the same time, Minecraft is like the best-selling game of all time. It was going to happen eventually. No! No! No, there we go. Saved it. John Tanner in Smash when? No, Assault Camper in Smash. Where's the truck that sends Tanner into a coma? It's the final boss. When's Simon Jarrett being in Smash?
What they want with my journal?
In all three of his forms. Ooh, boost. Right, let's not fall off this time. I didn't need to close that. Eee. Where's your proof this is my real body? Yo, Spider, how's it going? Thank you for the welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah. Daniel, damn it. Yo, Omega, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Things are different. New camera, new room. Same camera. I didn't move house. I just moved about 5 feet from my previous position and turned 90 degrees. And completely repainted and redecorated the entire room. But overall, it is the same room. Just, it looks completely different. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I've not been here for a month. Took me just over 3 weeks to get everything done. Most of which was literally waiting for paint to dry. I already made that joke, Jag. And I said 5 feet, not 1 foot.
You haven't.
I look different with this angle. The camera's also not flipped anymore.
In a sectum.
It will definitely.
I had the camera flipped horizontally before.
So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park.
Because I have the camera view on the right-hand side of the screen, it made more sense to flip it so that I was facing into the game feed like that,
Ride might be a little
rather than
longer.
out of it, just into nothing like that. But now I have more flexibility in the camera placement, so I don't have to do that. I do have Horizon 3, and I will play it at some point. I haven't played it yet. Wanted to do that on stream. But I kind of need to stream in order to do that. It's not my current plan, though, because the new Amnesia game is coming out in just under 3 weeks' time. So I will be playing that on launch, and I'm just sort of playing the old Amnesia games before that, just to get back in the mood. I'll be doing a casual playthrough on launch, so that'll be Tuesday the 20th, at whatever time it unlocks. I will stay up if it's particularly late, although if it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, no. It'll have to wait until the next day. Gonna be doing pigs too? Most likely. Okay. I nudged my mouse. No! Let me out! Don't. Menuing in this game's horrible. It's not usually that bad. It's just when I Alt F4 and then I go and like move my hand back to my mouse to work out like where everything is. Because I do Alt F4 with my left hand, and then I do down, down, and then spam enter with my right hand, and then I have to very quickly take my hand off the keyboard back to the mouse. And I usually end up like pushing the mouse, which menus. Oh, sorry, taking my hand off the mouse to move it to the keyboard usually ends up menuing. Quit option was selected when you started spamming enter. That sounds about right.
Come this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden.
Get out of here.
This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a
Criminals?
Very much so.
We don't want no criminals.
Don't linger.
Sorry, crime-inals. If, like, one person gets that reference.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself.
It seems no one got the reference.
Or worse, there's no telling what horrors await down there.
Get some culture in you. Decent pace for second run back.
Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
Culture's not something you do.
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything
Yeah, this is my second run after... I think I last played this game like 2-3 months ago. I hadn't really played anything. Tell a lie, I did play a couple of games that I was looking at speedrunning during the break. I haven't finished learning any of them though. That pace has unfortunately just gone out the window. It's not that bad, actually.
So you use the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert
Yes.
water from an underground spring.
Yes, Daniel.
And are quite spacious.
Going into space by the power of a
It seemed
brick.
only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
No. Damn it.
But we won't using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Neither of those were the sort of boost I was hoping to get. I'm still seeing red a bit. I don't know, Daniel just seems really light tonight. If I didn't answer it before, I will probably end up doing pigs. Not entirely sure, although I'm not really sure about pigs because it's not part of the main Amnesia story, really. Like, it's got a few little references to the Dark Descent, but for the most part, it's its own completely separate game. So I might just do Dark Descent and then Rebirth. I think it's a prequel. It's supposed to be visiting the desert where the orbs were first found, which Daniel talks about in this game, his trips to the east. I can't really remember if it takes place before or after. And of all maps to lose time on, System 2. At 98 years after. Fair enough. I think when they first started teasing it somewhere, it was posted that it might be a prequel. I think that's probably just stuck with me, even if it's wrong. But I stand corrected. And my Daniel's in space. The legend tells of a man who went to space with this orb, yet somehow remained in a castle and underground, but still went to space. Yeah, Daniel just needs a wall. Damn it. I keep walking too far to the left there. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it this way. I can remember how to do. Do I have enough speed for this? I do. buried in the ground from a hard landing. That's our Daniel. Why did I mention the pace? Yeah, Nim, how's it going? Took a whole month to green screen a different picture behind me.
Salvation.
Yep, that you found me. That's what I did.
Now you only seek misplaced revenge.
Thank you for the good luck.
How do you justify your violence? Is it for the good
Exposed.
of the world? Are you doing the world a service?
That's against TOS.
It is you who caused all this pain and death. You accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it.
Yep. I don't want a custom story.
It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us.
Yeah. Back in. I am not doing very good at the quitouts. But a no quitouts run scares me. Okay, didn't end up in the moon. Did not go to visit Wheatley.
Help her. Find a way.
Yeah, I started off doing the arguably harder category by starting out with no quitouts. But I preferred that just because it was the more, I guess, purist category. Like the true single seg. Although the different strats that you can do in quitouts has definitely been interesting. I've enjoyed both of them. Crunch. I did it. I don't think this is going to work at this low health. Oh, I do have a laudanum. Cool. Got there in the end. Grunt of discontent. You get that with any game, like things that you took for granted for a while suddenly come back to bite you for ages. And then just as quickly they clear up and just never become a problem again. Until like 2 months later where it bites you again. But something else that you thought was super simple suddenly starts acting up as well. But then something you thought was really difficult becomes super simple. Just the endless shift in speedrunning. Facing the wrong direction. Yeah, I was talking about this the other day with my mum, actually, I think. Like when you're trying to walk, your brain is constantly optimizing the movement of your feet so that you lift your foot off the ground as little as possible. And then you find that one tiny little bump in the carpet that trips you over. And you realize, maybe I should stop being so lazy. It's the same sort of thing in speedrunning. Like, you're predisposed to keep trying to be as lazy as possible in what you do until a point where you become too lazy. And you have to kind of like actively think about what you're doing. And then it becomes easy again, and you start getting lazy again. Don't respect the developers. Come on, this worked perfectly earlier. What the... Why? I'm looking at the right spot. Just doesn't want to know anymore. Ah, there we go. All devs are dummies. Yell, scream. Everything is red. I don't think I have any laudanum at the moment. I used my last one to try and get through that wall earlier. I can't even check. Pretty sure I don't. Yeah. Come on, Daniel.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so
Come
very
on.
much the same, you and I. Did you really drink a amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do.
Yeah, good enough. Not again! Get out of the way! Is it true? I can't remember. Oh, the wettest of socks. Predictable but good. It's the only correct answer. +2. Ah. Almost went too far off that. Come on. Fucking goo. I swear this one. Every single one so far. And are the cells out of bounds? Ooh. How much does that one actually save if you do it well? Were you on pace to PB without it? Or was it like, I need this if I want to PB? Nice boost. Okay. You felt like you were going to lose time elsewhere.
No, don't do that. I realize, Saboteur, you are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. You killed us. You killed us.
Slightly faster than earlier. Slightly. Thank you for the GG. Yeah. Anything else? See how this one goes.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London
Also, OBS isn't complaining at me in terms of like
this is crazy.
rendering or encoding lag, but
Don't forget,
if anything goes wrong or things seem kind of choppy, do let me know.
my name is
All been good so far?
I am.
That's good to hear. It won't be like that for every single game. But I got a 4K monitor for my main one, so I'm playing at 4K, and I'm not entirely sure with every game how OBS is going to handle that. Trying to take a 4K window and squish it down to 1080p. It might actually catch fire. I mean, that's only a 1080p video. I don't think I'm going to be using that again this year, though. Bitrate sponge. There's like 2 clips in my stream highlights that had it in. They are noticeably lower quality. If anyone's not aware, I did put up stream highlights from December, which is on my YouTube channel. I'll be slowly catching up and filling out the rest of the months. I've got all of the streams recorded from all the way back then. I just haven't got around to putting them together into clips. And now I have the arduous task of watching through every single one of my videos. Yo, Kilo, how's it going? I'm not sure how much in terms of actual duration it is, but it's 1.2 terabytes worth of footage. At 6 megabit per second. I'm doing well. First run's back after a month's break. Imagine just having a terabyte of footage lying around. It's on one of my old hard drives.
It's dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
No more Soma, not for now.
For the darkness, that is.
I'll be doing the Dark Descent for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Stray.
Although one of the weeks coming up I might do
Why is it so
Machine
dark?
for Pigs.
Pay attention, Daniel.
And then on the
It's
20th
important that
I
you
will be
keep
doing
going straight
Amnesia Rebirth when that
and
comes
make
out.
Sure not to stray.
I'll do a casual playthrough and then I'll be doing runs. I just say it never came. That's rude. But also a 4 terabyte hard drive. Now. Well. Yeah, I've got an old 3 terabyte that I'm putting all my footage on. Great run. Yeah? Literally perfect.
Some things mustn't be forgotten.
Still waiting for your Risk of Rain vinyls that only ship in November.
Hurry. My name is Daniel.
Waiting
I
for
live in
things
London
sucks.
At Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy.
So I haven't forgotten about editing down the Soma tutorial, I just
I must stop him.
haven't
Focus.
really had time or felt like it.
Name is.
Yes, I got the tinderbox.
Yes. I am Daniel.
Nearing 25,000 points. Hey, looks like we might be seeing Soma soon. That predictable. Nah. Also, I know some of my runs are very close to the cutoff point. So, for example, I have for 25k you can get a up to 3-hour run, and then it's like 50k for up to 6 hours. For something like Driver San Francisco, Cal, as it's like 3 hours and just a little bit, I will allow it in the short category. But if you're not sure if something is quite short enough to fit into a particular category, do ask. But if it's like a 5-minute, 10-minute difference or something like that, then you know, just lump it in the shorter category. It's about 3 hours. So if I get a PB for something that's like 2 hours and 59 minutes, and then someone redeems that run as a 3-hour thing, I'm probably going to be doing a more than 3-hour run, because I'm not going to PB necessarily. If the run's 1 hour, you can choose to play it 3 times. Because I don't like switching games mid-stream, whichever game you redeem for that particular stream, I will tend to just do the entire stream as that. So if you redeem a 1-hour run, or a half-hour run, or whatever, you basically get an entire stream of attempts of that run. I'm not going to boot up Amnesia to do a half-hour run just to go back to playing something else straight after.
is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
Already did, Alexander.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to
Did I play the game called Phasmophobia? I only really found out about what that game is from Jamie earlier. I'll probably pick it up. It seems kind of cool. I should play it. I will play it. So, if I'm getting this right, Phasmophobia is kind of like Left 4 Dead meets Ghostbusters. Not really. Well then. Is it first-person game or is it a strategic game? Is it more menu-based or is it actual actions? First-person? Okay. I played the new Left 4 Dead 2 expansion. Yes, I played it the other day. We got kind of lost as to where to go with the tower that you reach, like the watchtower, until we realized that we were dumb, and you just go up to the first floor and down. It's okay. It's only a 2-map campaign in terms of like the main edition. They also officially added the Source guns, like Counter-Strike Source stuff. Or VR if you're crazy. VR is something that I would like to do, and I actually have the space to do now. Just need the money. I've not actually used any of the CS weapons. I usually just play with the tac shotgun.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Yeah, by Left 4 Dead, I meant more like it's the 4-player co-op aspect, not necessarily like you're 4 people running around in an arcadey style with guns. Yeah, that's the best strategy. Although personally, I'd skip step 1. For me, it'd be step 1, wake up. Step 2, look at clock. Step 3, realize you were supposed to be somewhere like 6 hours ago and go, oh, right. Oh well. Now. To complete other objectives, you don't need to find out what ghost it is. what's the point then? Like, there is a ghost in this house. Don't care. Doing other things. Yeah, Doots put something up in the Discord about doing a group Among Us session if people are interested in that one. But if I pick up a copy of Phasmophobia, I'd be interested in doing that as well. Tips on sitting in the truck. Joke's on you, the ghost's in the truck. Is it graphically cartoony or is it realistic? Like, is it supposed to be scare your pants off, or is it supposed to just be like, you know, more comical?
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
Actually scary as hell. Awesome.
It will definitely take
That does sound cool.
a critical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Are you the ghost? Maybe. Nope. You have to be oddly precise with that. So, is it actually out now? Or are you just waiting for Saturday for your group thing? Right, right. Would you be up for another playthrough a few days afterwards if I pick up a copy? If you can find some other people? Nah. Nailed it. Make sure the pants are washed. Good. Yeah. You can't contain me. I need to stop doing that. I keep losing time. As long as it's not Fridays. I mean, I'm streaming Friday anyway. So it'd have to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday nights. Whenever. Sit on a bucket.
This way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Joke's on you, I already do.
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Terrible, terrible rock bush.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
Oh god, that's actually creepy.
Things worse. Look, this is no place for a young
Does sound
girl all
fun.
by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
What do you want? A sandwich.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the
No.
outsider, and tell him to alert the king's men.
No,
Stupid sticky tunnel.
come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Somebody's coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
Ask him if he wants you to leave, he'll respond with yes. I'd be more creeped out if he said no. Damn it.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me.
If you a lovely
must
die,
hide.
die, die
My
message.
name is Daniel. I live in London at
That sounds friendly.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy.
Though I'm getting Simpsons flashbacks.
Don't forget, I must stop him.
Die, Bart,
Focus.
die.
My name is
Hey, I got it.
I am Daniel.
As was said earlier, like, it's probably better doing it because you're with friends. Like, you can get scared out of your wits, but at the same time, you can just laugh at each other and have fun with it. It's for single player stuff that it becomes, like, actually scary. Tell you where he is, like a room. Ask it where it is. Find out. You immediately barricade said room. Done. Second in, first out. Here's my main question. Are people speedrunning it yet? Like, does it have set scenarios, or is it all randomly generated? Seven maps so far. Cool. Does it have community, like, support, like workshop stuff? Like, will people, or is that planned? Will people be able to make their own maps for it? Love to do maps. That'd be pretty cool. I keep forgetting the warps. I should probably just end up doing quitouts run, no quitouts runs.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp.
Yeah, Jamie, if you wouldn't mind just sending me a link to the Steam page on Discord, I'll check it out when I'm done.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention.
Solo
Daniel.
professional
It's
asylum.
important that you keep going straight. and make sure not to stray.
Throwing that box can be a little bit risky there. You seemed okay with it though. Slapped on the ass. No, don't spoil names for me. Ooh, he was hungry. It doesn't seem like a game that I'd want to play single player though. And it seems like something that'd be really fun to just like play with friends. As said, talking about scary things in single player, the first section of the gameplay reveal for Amnesia Rebirth, oh god. Oh god. That's gonna be fun. I'm liking how the game's looking though. No, no. Be relevant or something. Yeah, Cal, you still up for Christmas GTA 5 run? With 24/7 snow? It's going to be an absolute mess. From what I remember, you have a better Trevor percent time than I did when I ran it. But you haven't done classic percent, and I haven't run it in like 3 years.
My journal is gone. What they want with my journal?
Never completed it. Well, now's your chance. In a snowy wonderland. Tell me the end. You mean tell Cal the ending? Which one? Credits. Damn, how'd you guess? Okay, I just flung the carpet across the room. So, in Phasmophobia, does the ghost actually have any kind of like AI that leans towards cliches? Like, if you use a spirit box or something and it says it's behind you, will it wait for you to turn around before it does something, or will it just attack you if you get too close to it? Like the horror cliche of something being behind them, they slowly turn around, and then they die. Never heard of Phasmophobia? Cal, get it. Buy it. We're playing it. Daniel, get up. No.
Don't forget. Some things mustn't
No, I mean,
be
like,
forgotten.
if you ask it,
Shadow hunting me.
are you behind me?
Must hurry.
Or whatever,
Name is Daniel.
and the response is
In London,
yes.
at
If you just, like,
What have I done?
slowly turn around,
crazy.
is it actually behind you?
Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is.
No.
I am Daniel.
Depends what ghost it is. Okay. Don't like scary things not in VR. You're a weird one. Ghost, you look gorgeous today. The lovely gift of yourself. The best gift. I think that good cause will be everyone else lives for like 3 seconds longer. Make cash money. Please kill me first. Yeah. He'll always hear you. Oh God. Going back to Left 4 Dead 2,
Sure is dark
so
in here.
that game did something really creative with the voice comms, which no one really knew about because most people didn't use the built-in comms. Like, most people just played it with Skype or Discord or whatever.
Stay close.
If you played Hard Rain, as the rain and the wind got heavier,
Why is it so dark?
it actually made the voice comms, like, degrade,
Important that you keep going straight.
which was really cool, but no one ever really knew about that. Because most people were playing it with friends and weren't using the Steam built-in voice chat. But during the last maps of Hard Rain, where it's like really thundering and chucking it down, it was basically impossible to hear each other at points. Try the little update. What, for Left 4 Dead 2? It's not a little update. Like, there's a lot of stuff that got added, I just can't remember most of it. It was a giant community last hurrah. But, like, the biggest single thing in there was a 2-map campaign. Which, for a 2-map campaign, was actually pretty creative. It had some good use of crescendo events. Come on. Where's my space, Daniel? There's my space, Daniel. I think that guy was just about to bite into my shin when I launched. Nah. Feeling very on edge. There was that one run where I thought I'd try leaving the door open to save a little bit of time and immediately got hit. Since then, I've closed the door again. Ooh, smooth. Hey. Oh no.
My journal is gone.
I assume everything else was spoilt as well. Delivery yesterday? Oh no. Do you have housemates or do you live alone? Whose fault was it? We're gonna buy the game. I will buy the game after stream. It was Dr. Pepper. That damn Dr. Pepper. I love that twisty jump. You kind of jump up out of bounds and do like a twist around to stop yourself going off the edge. What's the worst that can happen? No. Your Muller rice being destroyed? Oh no. Nothing expensive in the fridge, I hope. Like a steak or something. Daniel? Thank you. Sausages and leftover takeaway. Not the takeaway. Actually, pretty scary tutorial. I mean, if it does a good job of introducing you to the horrors that the game is going to subject you to, then I'd say that's a pretty good tutorial.
You have an ascending room. Would it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good.
Wait for it.
This ride might be a little longer. And in the other direction.
Alexander's so patient while I sort out my inventory. What was the deal with the camera lock? When you enter that flashback, the game tries to pan your camera over to the elevator. if you go through the door while it's still trying to pull the camera, it will do so in the next map and doesn't stop until you leave again. So you got to wait until the camera stops moving before you can click on the door. You can unlock it with the key, you just can't go through it. Otherwise, your entire time inside Machine Room will be the camera constantly trying to pull in that direction. No! Damn it. Hell yeah. That's the strat. Just kind of scoop it up and get both on. Kind of. Doop. Wiggle stick. Stick is wiggled. Wiggle stick and stick wiggles you. No, stick is stiff. I don't think it's working. Wiggle harder. No. Blame the stick.
Come this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
No, Rock. Rocky, you're tripping me up. Come on. I swear I can play this game. That went through his head.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. Oh, tell. I'll never tell you.
Also, how is the camera angle? Like, is it weird that I'm
This is not
facing the camera most of the time?
all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no
Like, is an off-center camera angle better?
horrors await down
Or does it not matter?
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
I can't currently put the camera on top of any other screen because they don't actually face me.
Outrider, and tell him to alert the king's
They
men.
face a little bit away.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
I can get on the shelf.
Hurry! I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
The Soul Camper is there, it's just right behind me, unfortunately. I didn't have any room on the top two shelves. Ooh. Ooh. That was good. Weird feeling of familiarity, yet something's off. I think probably because you've seen updates along the way. So you'd already seen the room before now. Maybe.
So you used the drain sewers.
How was that not a gold prison north?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious.
I guess just a bad time in the
It seemed
tunnel.
natural to incorporate it into the overall structure. But we won't be using it. Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we
No.
won't be
Oh,
bothering
get up.
with it today.
Daniel, thank you.
Come this way instead. We're almost there.
Well, the room is going to look different. It is different. Ow. Nope, that is not what I want to get. I don't think it did. Hopefully that's not too far to the left. Okay. Please actually let me through the wall. Ah. Thank you. Practice more. I think I need practice on picking things up. The ultimate yanker of chains. Nope, nope, up, Daniel. Up, Daniel. Daniel. Become the rocket. Yeah. Went a bit to the left there. No damage. I only lost 5 seconds. Wrong one. Wrong one. Well, I'm down here now. I thought this was the other nave. Oh. As soon as I saw there was no red goo to land on, I was just like, I've made a mistake here. Ow. It was fast. The fastest of ways down. Yes, and should have went for backup laudanum. I usually get that on the way back. I've kind of muscle memory just going to the door now, jumping around.
Intentions, Daniel. Salvation. It used to be yours, But now you only seek misplaced revenge.
Yeah, I am kind of limping here though.
By your violence. Is it for the greater good? Are you doing
Probably
the world
need to
a
grab this one as
service?
well.
It is you who caused all this pain and death. You accepted your fate and submitted
Spook.
to the orb when you first discovered. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Gold? Oh.
Who are you to question me?
Calm down, Daniel. Not actually heard that line before. I do like that they got the voice actors for Daniel and Alexander to do a thank you message to Frictional for the 10th anniversary. Like, in character, obviously. Caught on the wall. Will be celebrated forever.
Some things
Rightly
must
so.
be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at
Ever the critic, Keeler.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy.
Have you run Amnesia?
Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name
Let's see you not fall off.
I am Daniel.
You tried. Go well? And you quit. Yeah, that's me in most games that I've tried running. Last horror you beat was Alien Isolation. I never played that. I don't know, like, the Alien games just seem like on a level of scare that's a bit too high for me. Trying to learn RE7. I was told to buy a copy of RE7 and I still haven't played more than about 5 minutes of it. Money well spent. $5.5. Speedrun RE7 in VR? Never. I mean, first I need VR. VR is expensive. As soon as I see those stairs like load in, I know I've made a mistake by running forward. Learn Half-Life Alex. Is the Half-Life is the speedrun for Half-Life Alex done using teleport controls or actual movement? Because I know you get the option between the two. Or does it not really matter?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
They use shifts.
What's the reason?
It seems like it would be the more broken option.
Pay attention, Dandel.
Still a shame you can't do ABH in VR.
And make sure not to stray.
Casually hopping backwards at 150 miles per hour whilst simultaneously voiding the contents of your stomach. Ah. And your legs went completely numb. Not the best start. I remember watching Josh do his first iRacing streams with his VR stuff. It took him a while to get through more than a couple of laps without feeling sick. And now look at him, he's doing F1. Now, it is one of the main benefits to how I've set the room up now, is that I can do VR stuff when I want to. When I eventually have the means of doing it. I have enough space behind me at last. Because my old setup, there was like 3 feet between me and the bed. Like between the desk and the bed. It was just enough to get the chair in. Whereas now I've got like at least 2 meters by 2.5 meters of space. All you need is another room to put your bed in. Something and headbutt your desk. Ooh, yeah. Anything that requires you to like turn and perhaps flail your arms around a bit is not going to go particularly well in that space. You just have to remember to fight all urge to take a step in any direction.
My journal is gone. What do they want with my journal?
Broken many personal items with VR. Something I'm not looking forward to. Like, VR and puzzle games sound like a really good combination. Like finding parts of a puzzle by looking under things. Like just levels of interaction that just weren't possible before. Get in. No. Leave me alone, Greg. We're all good here. I think the games that benefit the most from VR are probably racing games, or any game that puts you in some seat. You're literally sat in a chair playing a game where you're sat in a chair. This ain't going too well. San Francisco VR runs. I mean, first person. Let me know when you can first person San Francisco. Oh my god, shifting in VR. Literally Tanner. I guess you could say that you are the wheelman. I'll leave now.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Subconscious effects. Keep in mind, I've not even tried VR. I had the option to at Eurogamer Expo like years and years ago when it was first becoming a thing, but I've never actually put a headset on and tried it. Yeah, what am I doing? Wrong room. Nope. In. Thank you. Nailed it. That sounds like a thing I'd do. Really? Wiggle is key. Wiggle is key. eBay scalper money. Yeah, just looking at the retail price on the index, it's like 900 plus for the full kit.
Come this way.
I do not have that much money.
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This
For
is where
1200 on
criminals are
eBay?
locked up.
No.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Like, future of gaming or not, I do not care enough to pay that much for something like that. A sketchy looking eBay auction. They're the best kinds of eBay auctions. The only
Where
bid.
did she go?
No! I won't tell! I'll never tell you!
You're just making things worse.
I think if I was to get a
This is no
headset,
place for
I'd
young
probably
girl
end up
like
going for the
yourself.
Index just because I trust Valve the
There's no
most
telling
to make a decent product.
what horrors await down there.
Definitely wouldn't get a Rift though. Or any Oculus device. Especially not with the Facebook stuff that's come around recently.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the owl,
Yeah, exactly.
and tell him to alert the King's men.
No.
I feel like the Index is the result of Valve waiting around to see the market kind of settle. And then building something that
Hurry! I'll cover the hole
performs the
with the bed.
best,
Everything will be fine. I promise.
rather than just jumping in straight away and trying to build something that everyone else is doing. They sort of stepped back, realized a lot of the problems that a lot of the other devices had, and then found ways of sorting those before making their own. Not to say that the Index is probably not without its own problems. But a lot of the, like, early problems should be missing from the device. Yeah, price-wise, it's definitely up there.
So you use the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they
No.
were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and
Yeah.
when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi.
I hate that
There
clip
is an
out.
antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
I mean, I literally only have a Facebook account at this point because two of the apps that we've made at work rely on an app which is tied to my account as a developer. I've been trying to get them shifted off that account so I can delete it. Hello. Hello. I don't know, by the time I come around to buying a VR setup, I'll probably be choosing between like the Index 2 and other things. It'll probably be the next generation of products. No, come on. Never entirely sure where to clip for this. Or to get up. The right one? Yeah, okay. I realized like halfway through doing that I should have just picked continue. But oh well. I had to grab a mod mic. Oh yeah, of course, for VR you've got the, they come with speakers. You could always try going like with a lav mic or something. Yeah, neat squid. This is the Dark Descent mod. It's pretty niche. Most people don't know about this mod for Soma. Hello? Thank you. Okay. Never mind. Glitchless? No. Definitely not. Story about what happens when the art glitches out.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
Before they discovered bum flowers.
I live in London at
Yes.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
The main downside to how I've got everything set up at the moment is my mic is directly covering my Stream Deck. So I have to like peer around it if I want to do anything. Or try and look through it. Come on. Daniel. Daniel. Stand up. No. Terrible. Yeah, it's still better than last time. Alright, next run that makes it to elevator will go to the end.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it.
Wiggle stick room.
Light the lamp now, if you wish.
Yeah.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Get out. OBS is holding up surprisingly well at 4K. My intention with this setup was not just so that I could play games at 4K. I did want to eventually move one copy of OBS to being 4K recording. No, you can't really stream at 4K, but I wanted my local recordings for PBs to potentially be that high res. So then you get better processing onto it on YouTube for things that aren't 1080p. But I need to upgrade my storage before I can do that, because a lowly hard drive is not enough to capture that much data that quickly. Yeah, come on. And fancy 8K red cameras. That'd be the dream. Damn it, Daniel, you got up and then you just bounced. Still save time. At the cost of my legs. Throwing that drawer out of the way when you can't see is kind of tricky. It's usually after that boost that I end up damaging myself, not before it. Nope. Not doing too well at this at the moment. Bye, Greg. Sorry, I couldn't stop the chat. Through, please. Through, please. Thank you. Ow. It's so difficult to react to that. Alright, well, this run made it to elevators, so this one I'll finish. That was a bad storage. have an
Take
ass.
us to the inner sanctum.
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Colon ass. No, I fell off it. I'm still so sloppy at those. No. Saving a bit of time. Gotta wiggle from above. Come on. Yeah. Yes, like that elevator.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
So I put the rock right in my way. Take a seat. What?
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no
Where am
place
I
for a
now?
young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
Okay, okay, back at the start. Well, that's unfortunate. He should have stumbled. But
I
mother.
don't wanna leave without you.
Courage. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
That's a shame.
You come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll
Hole's
cover
not
the
wide
hole
enough
with
for
the bed.
Daniel's fat ass.
Everything will be fine. I promise.
Move. Glandular problem. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? There's a fair few people that still speedrun this game. I think Blood Thunder's been doing it again recently. He's pretty good at the game. How you doing? Hope you're well.
Drain sewers as a means of transport.
Yes, they were
Get up.
built to divert water from an underground spring and are
Daniel.
quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall
Daniel,
structure.
where's your love of space?
But we won't be using it.
Not today.
And not
The
breaking
flow
your
is
legs.
seasonal, and when the spring runs
There it is.
dry,
There it
the
is.
tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi.
Love of space comes out in
It's
spades.
an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come this way instead. We're almost there.
I have no laudanum. I almost jumped down a pit because of that flashback ending. Laudanum. Eh. Only 80% just a few weeks ago, practicing cistern sewers. Good. How are you finding the run? I assume by any percent you're doing quitouts. How was that a gold morgue? How was that a gold morgue? What did I forget? Daniel. Get through the wall. Oh my god. Daniel's fat caboose. I wouldn't mind that so much if my PB didn't have that, like, instant. I left it behind to shed weight. Didn't work. Up there with Portal 2 and Half-Life. Half-Life 1 or 2? I assume Half-Life 1, otherwise you probably would have said 2. But just in case. Because I've run 2 a long time ago. That's a fun game. I'm just terrible at it. Alright, Spider. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Basmo. As soon as I'm done with this stream, I am definitely buying that. There we go. Minor adjustment. Makes all the difference. Pfft. Thought I'd try the swag route. Completely messed it up. Joke's on you. I was going to say I'm trying it again. That was even worse. Never mind. I'm out of practice. There's the love of space. I was interested in learning the Portal 2 run, but I'd kind of want to do Portal 1 first, but... What? I don't know, Portal 1 seems like super, super difficult if you want to do the faster routes. Like super optimized now. I don't know how optimal Portal 2 is in comparison. But some of the flings that you have to do in that are so astronomically big-brained that I probably wouldn't get on that well with it. Counting down the minutes until your loan's meant to come in. I remember those days. Guessing I'm a brony judging from the profile picture. I was a long time ago. I've kind of just been known by that that icon for so long that it's hard to get rid of it. But there's none of that sort of content here. Oh. Yeah, I toned that stuff down, but it is a part of my history, and that's the second time tonight I've done that. Like most people here don't want to see that, so it's not a part of the stream. Okay, second time's a charm. Guess I can go this route for the laudanum. Ow. Wow, +3. Best possible time is still a 27. So I have like 3 minutes worth of time save in the late game. That worries you? I don't know where most of it is.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good?
And don't say walking up the staircase, that was like 8 seconds.
It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when
You've made a grave error. Have you spent all of your loan already?
It is curiosity in league with your selfishness.
Or have you done what I usually do and you've bought something just before you know your loan's supposed to come in and then realized that your loan might not actually come in? Like you jumped the gun. Oh yeah, I've seen a fair bit of activity in the HL category for this. People have been having fun just like hopping around. Ah, Daniel. 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 I swear I'm not doing this. Hey Gemma, how's it going? I did not want to use those laudanums here, but I kind of have to. I tried switching to almond milk once. That was a mistake. Turns out my body hates almonds more than it does dairy. Soya mac and cheese, is that actually a thing? I got caught on the wall again. I'm in space again. Oh, I'm sure someone has tried it. Whether it's any good or not, though, is a different thing. I'm remembering this time. Hell yeah. That's going to be a gold. I am limping and I have to do this. This ain't going to go well. Or I can go straight through the wall. Damn it. That did go too well. Twice. I've never had that happen before, and now I get it twice. That's the wrong wall. I caress the wall. So for this clip out, you basically look in a particular direction, which is kind of hard when Daniel's bouncing up and down. You walk into the corner for a second or so, and then when you stop walking, you pop through. You see he takes like a step back and then steps forward again. But you need to get a really specific lineup. That was it. I just walked for too long. I swear I know this game. I've never had it this bad. And every time I reload, I have to go back to this wobbly... There we go. And just to add insult to injury... There is an alternate strat to get out there, but it's equally as annoying. You need to have decent timing for it. The one by the big door, yeah. You have to look in a specific angle and then walk out and then immediately start jumping up a wall. Otherwise you just fall off the map. God, Daniel's just plodding along. Good thing this run was already dead. The rock one, like, you just have to be really specific in how you're looking. And you need to trust that you can walk into the corner for a little bit before you'll pop through. You need to walk for at least like half a second to a second before letting go. If you're too quick, you just don't have any momentum to go through. And if you walk for too long, then there's obviously the chance that you will just pop straight through. But I seem to get it instantly now, so I either found the perfect angle or the game just doesn't like me tonight. Ah, come on. Wall. Thank you. The trust part that gets you. The trust part gets everyone. Up. Up, Daniel. On to the next one. Get up! On to the next one. There we go. Third tries the charm. this one again. Of course, that just works now that I'm on bad pace. Because why not? I literally can't walk fast enough to go through here. There we go. Shouldn't have jumped. Well, I can't sub 30 now. Daniel! Language. Yeah, that's what you get. That sounds like a bag of marbles. Nah, a packet of crisps. That have been in the bottom of a school bag for about a month.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against
Like
you,
the outer skin is still holding up well, but the inside is just it's just dust at this point.
From the amnesia mixture. You never did finish what you set out to do.
Eventually the bag splits.
You talked about redemption. How you would face the oppression. Grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here.
Every time now is just get out of the way. What am I doing differently there? I'm standing in the same place. I'm grabbing it at the same height. I don't feel like I'm doing anything different, but it just keeps blocking the door now. The anger sludge. Oh, so close. You're chased by the shadow. Which is what's hunting you down throughout the entire game. It's what makes all of this. I think if you stand there for long enough, just more of this appears. And everything gets a bit darker. Okay, not that it really matters anymore. Definitely not do that then. It's fine. Go through. With my current streaming plans, I've signed myself up for 3 weeks of these runs. It's been one stream. I am starting to regret this decision. I will probably do pigs just so I have a bit of a break. I'll do this for 2 weeks and then pigs for a week, I guess. I'm saving my laudanum for once I'm out of bounds. Or actually for once I'm in the next map, because I have to drop to get to the stairs, to get to the door. I think I can do all the other jumps without full speed. Never mind. There we go. The unfortunate double hit that you take there. I should recover enough by the time I get to the wall. Believe and you will go through. I'm apparently not believing. Definitely not believing. Just needed to believe. Down wall.
I realize. Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it.
Daniel's electronic video game.
So close, I beg you.
Hey! I did it. I did the thing. It must be getting to you.
It was my
36.
greatest triumph,
Not my
and
best.
I never looked back.
But also not my worst. I think when I first started I was getting like 45s. Or close to.
You think I was afraid fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary.
I've been live for 3 hours at this point.
I knew it was my purgatory.
So I
Hell
think
made
that's going to be
wash
it for me
away
tonight.
my sins.
I don't want to burn myself out completely after one stream. But it's good to be back. You know, after taking a month off, it was kind of
There's no
daunting to hit
denying
start
the things I've
streaming.
done. But
Like, I could
paid
technically
my
have gone
tribute.
live
I
last
gave
week,
them that awful man.
but I'd literally just finished the room off. I didn't want to sort of leap straight into it. I wasn't really ready for it, so I took an extra bit of time off. But it's been good fun. Put your thumb over the first 3. It's a 336. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Right. Stop that recording. And let's see if anyone's live right now. Unlikely that anyone's running Amnesia right now. Nope. Who's doing what? I guess I can pass you over to Juhos. He's doing Minecraft. So if you want to see Minecraft speedruns, feel free to go say hi. And I will be back tomorrow with... I think I'll do Quitouts this week, no Quitouts next week, and then do any percent Machine for Pigs the week after. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Go say hi to Juhos, and I'll catch you tomorrow. If I can find the stop button.